So if you don't know who this person is, she goes by the name of Latasha Harlins. She was born and raised in East St. Louis, Illinois on January 1st, 1976. Her family moved to South Central Los Angeles in 1981. And you see, her story is very, very sad, very important, and very interesting because it depicts everything wrong with the United States when it comes to killing a black race. Whether it's being unalived by our own race, or in her situation, being unalived by a different race. And it all started on March 16th, 1991, when a store owner had accused her of stealing something that she didn't even do. So on March 16th, 1991, Latasha had entered into a store. She picked up the orange juice, she put it in her backpack, and a Korean-American store owner in the name of Soon Ja-do had seen this and immediately accuses her of stealing. She was not going for that. She wanted back her orange juice. Never mind the fact that Latasha had the money in her hand. But again, Soon Ja-do, she was not going for that. And she immediately accuses of her stealing. So in comes confusion, in comes complications, and in comes an altercation that leads to death. And you see, Soon Ja-do, she wasn't going for that. So she picked up her shotgun. And when Latasha had seen this, she tries to run out the store, but it was to no avail because Soon Ja-do had already unalived her by putting a bullet in the back of her head. 15-year-old Latasha Harlins has been pronounced dead. So Soon Ja-do has been placed into police custody. And originally, she was supposed to be sentenced to 10 years in prison. But they said, no, that's not happening. We're going to suspend that and give you 5 years probation. We're going to give you community service. We're going to allow this person to pay for the funeral cost. So the city, they weren't going for that, and they felt like they needed justice. And this comes 13 days after Rodney King was being beaten and abused by cops on video. Now you see, how I described Latasha's passing is actually different than the surveillance footage that has been put out there. See, what really happened was, yes, Soon Ja-do accused her of stealing orange juice, but what really happened was Soon Ja-do grabbed her arm. Latasha was resisting, began throwing the backpack at her, punching her, and she seen that shotgun. But you see, in news articles, they said that she ran, but in all reality, she had turned around and she didn't even run at all. And that's when Soon Ja-do began to unalive her. It was ugly. It was devastating. It was disgusting. In comes another riot. You see, her passing became so controversial that even Tupac Shakur was writing a song, recording a song, and putting out the music video called Keep Your Head Up, based on her. It was so ugly. It was so devastating. We living in a cold, evil world. Hell, if you ask somebody today how you feel about this world, they're going to say we're living on hell. We're living in hell on earth. This also became so controversial to the fact that they even made a movie based on her called Kings. And you see, we got to stop this, man. We got to push peace. We got to stop the violence. We got to stop the wars that's not only going on spiritually, but it's going on in earth. We're doing too much. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? When are we going to finally take a stand and just bring in peace? When are we going to stop the negativity? When are we going to stop letting the devil win? Because we keep letting the devil win, then the wars are going to keep happening, and the negativity is going to be pushed even more and more. But it's going to eventually stop real, real soon. So rest in peace, Latasha Harlins. Rest your soul. May you rest in peace.